Please subscribe to this channel for more videos related to Catholic Christian teaching. God, our Creator and Lord, can be known with certainty by the natural light of reason from created beings. The First Vatican Council defined, if anyone says that the one true God, our Creator and Lord, cannot be known with certainty by the natural light of human reason through the things which have been made, let him be anathema. The Vatican definition stresses the following points. The object of our knowing is the one true God, our Creator and Lord, therefore, personal God. The subjective principle of knowledge is natural reason in the condition of fallen nature. The means of knowledge are created things. This knowledge is certain knowledge according to its species and nature. This given knowledge of God is possible. It is nevertheless not the only way of knowing Him. According to the testimony of sacred scripture, the existence of God can be known from nature, from conscience, and from history. For from the greatness and beauty of created things, their original author, by analogy, may be seen. For the invisible things of Him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, His eternal power and His divinity also, so that they are inexcusable. The knowledge of God witnessed to in these two passages is a natural, certain, immediate, and easily achieved knowledge. For when the Gentiles who know not the law do by nature these things that are of the law, these, having not the law, are a law to themselves. They show that the works of the law are written in their hearts. The pagans know naturally, without supernatural revelation, the essential content of the Old Testament law. In their hearts, a law has been written whose binding power indicates a supreme lawgiver. St. Paul, in his discourses at Lystra and at the Areopagus in Athens, shows that God reveals Himself in beneficent works also to the pagan peoples, and that it is easy to find Him, as He is near to each of us. For in Him we live and move and have our being. The Fathers, in referring to the assertions of sacred scripture, stress the possibility and the facility of the natural knowledge of God. O testimony of the soul, which is by its nature Christian. The Greek Fathers prefer the cosmological proofs of God, which proceed from external experience. The Latin Fathers preferred the psychological proofs which proceed from inner experience. God has called everything into existence from nothing, so that His greatness might be known and understood through his works, just as the soul in man is not seen, as it is invisible, but is known through the movement of the body. So God cannot be seen with human eyes, but he is observed and known through providence and his works. Just as one at the sight of a well-equipped ship which sweeps over the sea and steers towards a harbor becomes aware that there is a helmsman on her who directs her, so also one must be aware that God is the director of everything, even though he is not seen with bodily eyes, as he cannot be apprehended by them. Relying upon the authority of the Fathers, many Catholic theologians, for example, Louis Thomasin, Heinrich Klee, Anton Staudenmeier, Johannes von Kuhn, taught that the idea of God is not acquired by deductive thinking from the world of experience, but is innate in man. Certainly, many of the Fathers, for example, Saint Justin Martyr and Clement of Alexandria, characterized the knowledge of God as implanted, not learned, self-taught, or as an endowment of the soul. St. John Damascene says, "The knowledge of the existence of God is implanted in all in their nature." But as the same Fathers teach that we must win the knowledge of God from the contemplation of nature, therefore, according to their conception, what is innate is not the idea of God as such, but the ability to easily and to a certain extent, spontaneously, know the existence of God from his works. The knowledge of him is said to be innate in us, insofar as we can easily know the existence of God by means of principles which are innate in us. Please go to YouTube Retirement Mentality channel, playlist Dogma on God, for the complete series of these materials.